When it comes to celebrity marriages, many flame out faster than a Kardashian skincare line. But Cindy Crawford and Rande Gerber, they've somehow managed to keep their relationship alive for nearly 3 decades, and not without a plotline worthy of a Netflix drama. From cheating whispers to tequila-fueled mischief, home decor showdowns, and a friendship with George Clooney that's almost suspiciously close. This couple's marriage has been tested in every way imaginable. Yet here they are, still smiling on the beach together in 2025. So what's the real story? Buckle up. This is not your average fairy tale romance. The early years, business, temptation, and an awkward limo ride. Back in the late 90s, Cindy and Rande were the picture of newlywed glamour. She was one of the most famous supermodels in the world. He was a former model turned ambitious entrepreneur. But behind the scenes, things weren't all champagne and sunset walks. Rande, busy building his nightlife empire, apparently attracted plenty of attention from admirers, and wasn't exactly batting those advances away. One former employee, Harmony Kubiak, claimed in a 2004 interview that just 2 years into his marriage, she found herself in a stretch limo with him on the way to a strip club in New Orleans. According to her, after some tipsy flirting, Rande invited her back to his hotel room. She says she passed out, woke up to find him in a towel, and quickly left. Whether that story is fact or fiction, it wasn't the last time Gerber's name got tangled in allegations of inappropriate behavior. The 2009 lawsuit drama and George Clooney's lie detector idea. Fast forward to 2009, when 2 former employees of Gerber's Moonstone Lounge in San Diego claimed they were fired for rejecting unwanted advances from him and other staff. Gerber denied everything and went into full counterattack mode. His rep told TMZ that not only would he refuse to settle, but he was prepared to file a $10 million lawsuit for malicious prosecution once the accusations were proven false. Then, in a twist only Hollywood could dream up, George Clooney, yes, that George Clooney, stepped in to defend his buddy. Clooney publicly declared he'd been with Gerber the whole night in question and even offered to take a lie detector test alongside him. Honestly, that's what you call wingman loyalty. Opposites attract, even in arguments. Despite the scandals, Crawford has long said that she and Gerber are good at working through disagreements, mostly because they're fascinated by their differences. "When we don't agree, I want to know why," she told People. "I respect him enough to hear him out, and he does the same for me." They also made a vow early in their marriage to never fight dirty. No low blows, no regrettable insults, though the occasional passive-aggressive comment about throw pillows probably still sneaks through. When love meets interior design warfare. When they got married in 1998, Gerber moved into Crawford's already decorated home, and being the new guy, he didn't exactly feel comfortable telling a supermodel her curtains were ugly. But once they started buying properties together, including a Malibu estate and a Beverly Hills home, he got bolder with his opinions. The problem? Cindy favors a warm, traditional look, while Rande's style is more sleek and contemporary. The compromise? Painful. Crawford admitted, "We didn't agree on everything," and learned when to give in. Though she also noted that their clashes ultimately make their shared projects more layered and interesting. Translation: someone got their way in the living room and someone else got the master bathroom. Communication? Overrated, apparently. While most relationship gurus preach constant communication, Cindy and Rande take a different approach. In a 2010 interview, she revealed, "We're not people who talk 20 times a day. I need to check in more than he does. He'd be happy to never talk about the relationship again." Rande's philosophy? If it's good, why talk about it? If it's bad, also, why talk about it? It's the marital equivalent of no news is good news. Odd, yes, but somehow it works for them. Flirty rumors and the "my marriage is over" incident. Rumors about trouble in paradise have been swirling for years, but things really kicked up when Star Magazine quoted musician Lil Riddle, yes, that's his actual name, claiming Cindy was acting like a single 21-year-old party girl at a show, flirting with a guitarist and allegedly yelling, "My marriage is over." And where was Rande during this? Standing off to the side, looking completely unfazed, which is either a sign of extreme trust or someone who's just really into the band. Cindy's rep denied the story, but the gossip mill kept churning. Empty nest, full distance. By their 20th anniversary in 2018, Cindy posted a sweet tribute on Instagram calling Rande the best man to do this thing called life with. But In Touch Weekly claimed the couple was growing apart. With daughter Kaya modeling around the globe and son Presley living in the guest house, the source said Cindy and Rande were living separate lives and barely kept tabs on each other. Whether that's independence or disconnection probably depends on your level of marital optimism. Model children, parental disagreements. Speaking of Kaya and Presley, both kids inherited the family's genetics jackpot and pursued modeling careers. That was fine for Kaya, but reportedly caused some friction over Presley. According to Star, Rande was worried about his son diving into the fashion industry's toxic side while still figuring out his path in life. Strangely, he seemed far less concerned about Kaya's career, which raised some eyebrows. Cindy, on the other hand, was all for mentoring both kids in the business, and insiders claimed this was one of those topics they might never fully see eye to eye on. Tequila nights and George Clooney in the guest room. One of Rande's biggest business ventures came in 2013, when he teamed up with Clooney to launch Casamigos Tequila. Unsurprisingly, they enjoyed sampling the product, sometimes a little too much. Cindy once told Conan O'Brien about a Sunday night when she stayed home while Rande and Clooney went out. Later, she got up to check if her husband was back, only to find a fully clothed man asleep in their guest room. Thinking it was Rande, she approached, and realized it was Clooney. Everyone laughed it off, but Cindy joked about how awkward it could have been if the lights were off. Honestly, that's probably the least scandalous Clooney-Gerber story floating around. Friends before lovers, and maybe after too. Cindy and Rande first met at a friend's wedding weekend, though at the time, she was still married to Richard Gere and he had a girlfriend. Instead of diving into romance, they became friends first. Crawford has said starting as friends gave their relationship a lasting foundation of respect. She's even remarked that they'll always be friends no matter what, which some people found a little ominous, as if she's pre-writing their breakup statement. But maybe that's just the realist in her talking. The makeup debate. Here's an odd tidbit. While Cindy's career depends heavily on makeup, Rande apparently hates it. During a beauty tutorial for Vogue, she revealed, "My husband hates makeup. This is already too much for him. I tell him women wear makeup for other women, not for men. It's a funny dynamic. The supermodel who spends her life in front of the camera, and the husband who prefers her fresh-faced. Still, she's found a balance, proving that marriage is partly about compromise and partly about ignoring your spouse's opinions on eyeliner. 27 years and counting. In 2025, the couple celebrated their 27th anniversary, with Cindy posting beach photos and a heartfelt message. "I feel blessed to have you by my side for all of the ups and downs life brings. Hopefully, we're just getting started." And maybe they are. After all, their marriage has survived tabloid storms, business pressures, home renovation battles, and whatever tequila-fueled antics Clooney drags Rande into. The secret sauce. So, what's kept them together all these years? If you ask them, it's friendship first, mutual respect, and never crossing the line in fights. If you ask the tabloids, it's more like tolerance, personal space, and an ability to shrug off rumors like lint on a designer jacket. Either way, Cindy Crawford and Rande Gerber have built something rare in Hollywood, a marriage that's imperfect, complicated, a little weird, and still standing strong. And in the end, maybe that's the real love story. And that's the wild, wonderful, and sometimes downright bizarre love story of Cindy Crawford and Rande Gerber. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more celebrity deep dives and untold Hollywood stories. Until next time, stay curious and keep sipping that metaphorical Casamigos of life.